Hi, my name's Brandon Estradi, and I'm from SOAR High School in Lancaster, California. Our invention is simple, and it is this: the Iris alcohol detection bracelet. You simply press the on button to begin and wait for a yellow light to warm up. A blue light will then indicate that the device is ready for use. You breathe into the breathalyzer for about 5 seconds. Then the LED light will either turn green or red, depending on whether or not your alcohol detection is above or below the legal limit.
All right, what's the biggest roadblock you've hit in this project? Your biggest roadblock?
So basically what our biggest problem was we went from an analog-based product to one that was programmable. And that was really hard for us to do because none of us knew any programming. We had to learn a new programming language, Program C, and we programmed our whole board. And so doing that, we took out a lot of the unnecessary pieces and it made it smaller and more efficient.
Perfect. How do you guys delegate your duties? Or the team's duties?
We delegate our duties into a few specific groups. We have administrative, design, technical, financial, and administrative. Each team is responsible for their own jobs, such as the design and the logo of our bracelet, as opposed to the tech team, who is involved in the electronics of our bracelet. We also have our financial team. They handle things like our patent and many of our paperwork and processes. I personally am involved in the community process, so I speak to various groups and organizations, and I've helped fundraise for our bracelet.
I'm part of the tech team, and even though we're all part of different teams, we work together all the time because the tech team might need to work with the design team for different aspects of the bracelet, so we're all working together even though we're on separate parts of the team.
Yeah, collaboration is key. Yes. What was the favorite part about this program and the invention process?
I'd have to say my most favorite part about this whole process is that we get to save lives, and I mean millions and millions of lives. 30 people die every day from a drunk driving related incident. So the fact that we get to create something and eventually put it on the market is remarkable, in my opinion. I have to say, when our first 3D models were created, I was astounded, and I just never thought that I'd be holding this in my hand. This is one of our first 3D molded prototypes from plastic. And the fact is, Iris was just a simple idea that us 14 kids from California had created. And the fact that we now have this, a device that can save lives, that can be sold in bars and in restaurants, local stores, and people can test their breath before they go home and see whether or not they're above or under the legal limit to drive, is remarkable.
All right, did you guys have an aha moment specifically?
A what?
An aha moment? You know, something dawned on you during the process, a big breakthrough?
That's probably got to be way back in the beginning when we were doing this, because at first we really didn't know what we were going to do. We had an idea, so it actually took us a little bit, and one day we sat down with a engineer at Raytheon, and he helped us just think of different ways we could do it, and then we finally got an idea. Wow, we could do this idea, and it consisted of 5 different parts, and we just started working on it, and it's
perfect. If you guys could sum up this whole experience in one word, each of you, just one word.
Remarkable.
Exciting.
All right, perfect. Thank you for your time, guys.
Great, thank you.
Keep on going.
Thanks.